Okay, welcome to the help file for the Book of Mormon in North America website. We're just going to go through the different features and options that are available with the site. We'll start with this event selector on the left-hand side. As you can see, this includes a list of the possible events that you can choose to view and interact with. As you select the title of each of the events in the list, you can see that the information displayed will adjust to show that specific event. In the selector itself, you can view the title as well as a short description of the event, and there's also an approximate date of when this event took place and a scriptural reference for that event. The scriptural reference is one of the interactive features in the site. If you select it, it will take you to the LDS.org website and to that specific scripture that has been referenced. Going back to our website, I'm sure you also notice that as you select through each event, the map window adjusts to display the layers of the event, as well as it adjusts its zoom extents to frame those layers. The timeline is also linked with the event selector. As you select different events, the date, which is highlighted and shown, will also alter to correspond with that event. So that's the event selector, and now we'll move on to the rest. Okay, next is the timeline, which we'll discuss a little bit. Really, the timeline is just a cool little animation that we liked a lot, we thought we'd include. It is similar to the event selector in that as you select different times, different dates, the information in the viewing map window will adjust to show the event that took place at that approximate date. And also the information in the event selector will update to do the same to show that event. So basically this is just a different way to interact with the site. With the event selector you can choose a specific event. With the timeline you can choose a specific date that you wish to view and see what took place on that date. And that is how the timeline interacts with the website. Okay, the last feature that we're going to discuss in our help file is the map viewing window itself. As we've discussed before, depending on which event you select in the event selector or which date you select on the timeline, it will show the layers on the map for that event. It will also zoom to the extents of that event with a little bit of a buffer so it is viewed nicely and readily. Some important features in the map window itself is the zoom controller, which is in the upper left here. You can use it like most other zoom controllers you'll see, just to zoom in and zoom out. In the lower left you can see that there is a scale bar, which is useful if you need to see the scale of different areas or different features on the maps. In the lower right is a coordinate display of where your mouse is located, your selector. And then in the upper right is this other form of an event selector. The usefulness of this is that you can select multiple events at a time to see how different events interact with each other, where they are in relationship to each other, and things like that. And that's what that can be used for. Once you do that, it'll stay like this until you again select a different event, and then it'll frame and display that event by itself again. Within the map window you can also zoom in and out just with your mouse roller, like most map applications. You can also pan from different areas, so you can just kind of play around with that. Within the layers themselves, you should know that they are also interactive. You can select them, and a pop-up window will display telling you what that layer is. So you can tell that this red area that I selected are the lands of the Lamanites, for example. Has a short description about what that is, when this event took place, or when this layer looked like this, I guess, and also the same scriptural reference that the event shows. This scriptural reference, again, also links to the lds.org website. Some of the layers that you select, for example, this city here, also have pictures that are associated with them. So they have all the same information as before, but also include this picture, which if you click, will link to the lds.org website where we got the picture, where we're referencing that to. So let's go back to our website. So close that. And so this is true of all the different layers, whether they be specific points, like these cities, areas, or these lines as well. They all can be selected and have pop-ups associated with them. So that is how the map window, viewing window works, and different aspects of it. Alright, that's what we will be discussing in our help file. That's everything. One last note, I'm sure you have figured this out since you are at the help file, but this little help button right there takes you to this help file. So hopefully that answers any questions you might have had and gives you a good overview of what the site is capable of. Thanks for listening.